Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share my thoughts on the Beauty Junkees makeup blending sponges. I talked about this a little bit in my July makeup basket that I was testing one of them out, and then shortly thereafter I got a second one in a different shape. So I've been testing both of the ones that I have out for the past 5 or 6 weeks exclusively. Unfortunately, I don't have a demo of me using one of the sponges. I don't have an application demo of the sponges, but any of the videos that I've made since my July makeup basket video, all of my foundation, my concealer, and my under eye setting powder has been set using either of these sponges. So I have two to share with you. They both come in identical packaging. Like even the name, it just says Pro Makeup Blending Sponge. So if there are specific names for the shapes that I have, I will leave them in the description box. So let me show you what I got. These are all wet, by the way, because I was taking photos of them dry and then wet. So this is the first one that I received. This is just like an egg shape, sort of like the Beautyblender. And then shortly thereafter I received a second one, and this is also black, but it's shaped like the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I do have the Beautyblender and the Real Techniques sponges for comparison. So first, here is the Beautyblender. Mine is a little bit mangled though, because somehow it ended up going in the washer and the dryer. Like, what the heck? But hopefully you can see the similarities and the differences there. This is a little bit fatter, the bottom's a little bit rounder, and the point is not as pointy, but similar shapes. I feel like the Beautyblender is a lot more squishy than this one. It's a little bit more dense. And then here are the two sponges that look like the Real Techniques. This is obviously the Real Techniques. This is what I used today. I wanted to refresh my memory as to how I feel about this sponge, so that's what I used today. And this is the similar one from Beauty Junkees. So these look a lot more similar than the Beautyblender and the Beauty Junkees. So these feel very, very similar. They almost feel identical. So that's something to note. These feel the same as each other. So all three of these feel very, very similar to each other. So something to note there. Beautyblender has like a patent on their material, so I don't think anything's gonna feel exactly like a Beautyblender. It just is what it is, for better or for worse, you know? But for these Beauty Junkie sponges, I do prefer the shape of this one. I don't know, I don't like this flat edge that the Real Techniques and this one has. I feel like product ends up going like around the rim of this cut. But, you know, everyone has their own preference as to what they would rather use. So if you like the Real Techniques, I think that this one is a great dupe for it. It is worth mentioning that these are very, very cheap. When you go to their shop on Amazon, you can buy single ones like what I have for $8 each, which means that this is not cheaper than the Real Techniques. However, both of these shapes are sold in 4-packs for $11.97, and they ship with Prime. So for $12 shipped, you get 4 sponges. I do want to say that about 3 weeks into using this one, I'm starting to notice little tears in the material. I do wash these every single time that I use them, and I wasn't being any more hard or any more gentle. I was doing the same thing as I would with the Beautyblender when I washed them, and I'm noticing just small little tears in the material. It's still completely useful. There's no problem there. It's just that the material is starting to tear a little bit. But with the price, where you can get 4 for less than $12, I think this is a great alternative to the Beautyblender, especially if you're someone who wants to change out their sponges often. I know the Beautyblender recommends changing them out every 3 months, so if you were doing that with these sponges, you're still getting a year's worth of use out of 4-pack of the sponges. The Beautyblender is $20 for one. I think you can buy like a 2-pack for $30-something, which makes them cheaper, but I've gotten over a year's worth of use out of a Beautyblender. This is so pathetic looking, but I've used a Beautyblender for over a year with proper care, and it's just worked phenomenally the entire time. So if you're someone who wants a sponge that's going to last a long time, the Beautyblender is definitely the one to go for. But if you're someone who wants the effect of a Beautyblender but doesn't want to pay the price and wants to be able to change them out frequently, the Beauty Junkees ones are great. I found that with these, either one of these, they do not absorb ridiculous amounts of product. I know people were talking about like the Ulta sponges and the e.l.f. sponges recently and how much product that they absorb. I don't find that these absorb any more product than the Real Techniques or the Beautyblender. They blend out product so fast. I was amazed. Like, I went back to using the Real Techniques today for my makeup just to see how I felt, and this took longer to blend out than the Beauty Junkees ones. So that's something to note, definitely. I've used these to apply foundation all over, and it works great for that. I use these ends for that, and then both pointy ends I use for concealer, and then I'll dip into my e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder, and I'll use that as well, and it blends the powder in beautifully, the concealer in beautifully. I'm really a big fan of these. I did receive a discount on my purchase of these sponges, but I did not get them for free. My opinions are always my own. I never want to come off like I'm being dishonest about anything that I talk about on my channel, but I did get these at a discount. I think that the price point is fantastic. I think if you were thinking about buying them, you may as well just go for the 4-pack, because to buy one for $8 is kind of stupid. I don't think I would do that, but the 4-pack would be great. I will leave direct links down below. Beauty Junkees does not know who I am. They don't know who I am, that I'm filming this video. I just wanted to put this out there for someone who likes blending sponges for their foundation, their concealer, their setting powder, whatever, but thinks that $20 for one sponge is way too much. I do as well. I only ever get Beauty Blenders if I can get them in a set. That way it breaks down the cost for me a little bit. So I would absolutely purchase more of these when the time comes. And yeah, that was pretty much everything that I have for my thoughts on these sponges. If you've tried them before, please leave a comment down below and let me know how you liked them. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. It definitely helps out my channel. Subscribe if you aren't already. I am trying to hit 500 subscribers by August the 12th, which is tomorrow. I'm very close, and that's really exciting. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed to me recently, and thank you to all of my OG subscribers as well. Please keep an eye out for a giveaway coming up. I will be doing that very soon. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.